Here's our graduate student, we'll call him 4.0 graduate student I read the other day. As a matter of fact, Collin Gillespie.
Yeah,
Collin
by the way, after we talk basketball, I'd like to talk about that a little bit too, by the way.
Collin led the Wildcats today with 17 points, 5 of 7 shooting. Collin, we just had an opportunity to hear the press conference. Coach Wright talking a lot about you guys just being strong physically with the ball, your decision-making. In watching that game, St. John's didn't get a lot of deflections, didn't get the game kind of helter-skelter the way they like it. You guys seem to play very strong with the basketball.
Yeah, I think that's something that we were focusing on in practice, is just being solid, making smart decisions with the ball. And our guys, that our green team in practice, did a really good job of helping us prepare, really getting into us, and I think that's really what helped us out.
What's it like playing against a kid like Posh Alexander, who looks like such a physically tough kid, tough on the ball? Apparently he doesn't foul very much at all, too, which is shocking. I think he fouls on every bounce of the ball, but he don't get a lot of calls. But he's like in your face the whole time. That would wear me out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to respect it. That's the way he plays, and he tries to get into you, speed you up, and he's physical with you. So I had the ability to play him in high school. He's the same way, and he does a really good job, so you got to respect it.
In today's game, do you feel now, because I'll use the term super senior, you seem to be much more patient. You seem to be very patient offensively with your own shot, with your own, when your turn is to make a play, as opposed to maybe as a freshman you might have been a little more anxious. Do you see that coming? Because like you scored some points early, and then all of a sudden you were quiet as far as your own scoring, and then all of a sudden late in the second half, when it kind of came to crunch time, you arrived again.
Yeah, just pick my spots. I don't want to force anything. I know there's going to be defenses that might attack or blitz, so giving the ball up, letting other guys make plays, and knowing that it'll come back to me is something that I really focused on in the summer. I trust all the guys on the team to make plays, and we have some really great players, so I know those guys will go make plays for us.
And Collin, talk about it a little bit. You've had pretty much every role in this program. Your first year you came off the bench, you backed up the player of the year in the country. Then you became a starter, and you played with fifth-year players like Eric Paschal and Phil Booth. And then it kind of became, you're in Jermaine's team. And now as a fifth-year senior with Jermaine, and Justin now as a veteran player who's talked a lot. Just talk a little bit about how you can communicate to the younger players. Like, the fans very excited to see Jordan Longino able to come in. And you had an injury your freshman year. You had so many things you dealt with. What have you shared with some of the younger guys? Brian's been through so much, but I'm more talking about maybe Jordan, even a guy like Chris Archidiakite, whose minutes have gone down lately, but he played a big role in your game today that you guys really counted on him to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, everybody's journey is different here. Some guys are going to be able to pick it up really fast, some guys aren't, and just staying patient, putting the work in, and knowing that most likely it's going to work out for you in the end, because the coaches, your teammates have your best interests at heart. So just trusting that process and knowing everybody's on a different journey and a different path is kind of something that we all try to tell those guys, and that it'll work out for them in the end.
And how are they holding up mentally? Physically, I know it's a grind because it's a little bit longer in college season, but mentally it's a grind as well, when maybe the opportunities aren't exactly what you need, or coaches on you to try to continue to improve in these things. How has their mindset been?
Yeah, I mean, it's a grind. The season is a grind. It's nothing like high school, so just letting these guys know that it's a long season, and you got to stay ready. Everybody's got to stay ready. I think we saw it last year. Archie did a really good job of staying ready, and he did it today with his minutes going down, but he's always ready to bring energy, and just telling all those guys to just be ready, because coach will throw them in at any point in the game.
Late in the game, Collin, there's a little bit of a dust-up between you and one of the players in St. John's. What happened? Don't tell me you didn't know it, because you did.
No, it was just he wanted a foul, and we were just walking back to the bench, and they had said some words, and we just
You don't get involved in that?
No.
But I thought it was very interesting that it was you and Champagne in the dust-up, but then you had to pull Slater away.
Yeah, I mean, those.
Nice to see a teammate have your back, right, Collin?
Yeah, he bumped into him. My guys always have my back, and yeah, that was nothing.
It was nothing at all.
No, we don't worry about that.
Collin, I want you to enjoy this for about another 5 seconds. You guys traveled to Marquette Wednesday. They came in here, got a win a couple weeks back. Your memories of that game, what didn't you guys do as well as you wanted to, you think, in terms of hopefully for a different outcome this week?
Yeah, they're a really good team. You got to respect how they play. They play hard, and they're great on defense, and they execute offensively. So I think we just need to go in, watch the film, see where we could be better, and try to execute a little bit better offensively, and then play our concepts and our habits defensively.
How about playing on the road overall in this league? It just seems like, I mean, to get a road win against anybody in this league is really an accomplishment.
Yeah, the league is super tough this year from top to bottom, no matter where you go. So you got to be ready to play every night. You got to expect a battle every night, and we do. We respect the league.
Now let's get back to this whole 4-0 thing. Steve Pennone, any two semesters combined, he'd get 4-0. You got a 4-0 as a senior. Your parents must be extremely proud of you. That.
I don't even know if they knew.
I'll tell you, Father, next time I talk to him. So.
Colin, just in closing, it took Whitey 4 semesters to get 4-0, so I'm feeling pretty good
I
about
got
myself.
4-0.
You got 4-0.
But I appreciate you taking the time. We want to wish you the best of luck this week as you guys head out to Marquette. We want to thank you for taking some time. Collin Gillespie leads the Wildcats to a 73-62 win over the St. John's Rim Storm. We'll be back with more of the post-game show right after this.
Thanks,